China configuration. I don't know why I find that so funny. Right, let's do it. Let's configure China, boys. Right, we're back with another Kremlin Games thing. I've never played this game at all, which means cue the tutorial montage. Alright, let's do it. New game. Okay, so, I've immediately forgotten everything. It didn't explain a lot of these things, but we have different map modes, which is important. So we have economies, the different types of economies. You have the military, so if they're part of a military alliance. You have the influence map, so for example, we are influencing this chap down here, and also apparently Albania. Big up Albania. We can also see, for example, the US. We can invest into them. Okay, but first things first, economy. First gameplay, or first playthrough, I think it's important we try and focus internally. Our corruption is currently 20. What if we just focus on getting rid of corruption? Yeah, we're gonna focus on getting rid of corruption. Boy, Mao Zedong, I don't know how to pronounce Chinese names, I'll be honest. Most people don't like him in the lower, okay, well, let's just see. Oh God, 5, no. All right, first event, here we go. Not to wear mourning bands, not to make wreaths, not to basically don't mourn him. Let's see, let's go pure Maoist. Follow the strict execution of Mao's decrees. Let's do that. Oh God, there's another event. Okay, researchers are done. Let's start doing that then. Okay, we don't have any money. We need 0.3 money. We do not have. All right, lads, get ourselves sorted first. Currently, support the people's going down. Support the party's going down. Liberalization of mines going down. Relations with the US is going up. All right, let's try and influence Thailand into becoming loyal to us. That works. I can support Thai communists. I've clicked that button. Oh, I've lost money. I think it was worth it. Also, we look at the South Americans here. Right, so we look at the Portuguese Revolution now. The communists only won 15%, which is a shame. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to stay absorbed of it for now. There goes any sort of Chinese sponsors I might get. Well. Oh no. We're Tiananmen, boys. Right, I'm taking our money out of the gold reserve. Upping taxes as well. Give us a bit more income. Those people absolutely despise us because we make very few science points. And I feel like we need a lot of science points. We're going to start investing in science. Right, where's the economy? Corruption has gone down. Agriculture has gone down though. Oh, that wasn't taxes. That was I just borrowed more money from state debts. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I just borrowed money. It's okay. You gotta borrow money and make money. Everyone knows that. It's pure economics. It's pure communism, that. All right. We've dealt with an earthquake quite handily. Okay, I'm assuming it wants me to sort this out. I just feel like we're not ready yet to intervene on the international no, what? Death of a helmsman. Oh, Mao's dead. We're gonna build a mausoleum on Tiananmen Square. Cost a lot of money. Oh. Bloody hell. Right, how are you getting away with this? Probably get rid of the state mechanism. We're starting to spiral, lads. I'm not gonna lie. It might all seem very calm, but it's not. Right, instability of Thailand. Let's try and provoke something here. Thailand's currently at war. We did, like, sort of mess with that. Okay, we can do decisions like the fate of Korea. Oh, God, some of these I don't know if I can show. Wait, yeah, Taiwan. What's happening with that? Okay, we definitely can't enter Taiwan. These are all things that I'm just not able to do, but it's interesting to see what I could do. Like, theoretically. Mafia alliance. I can ally with the US Mafia. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we need to get a premier gone. So we need a premier and an Eastern guy. Well, if we're going left radical, let's start getting some left radicals in, like you. Assign, didn't mean to do that, but sure. Let's assign you to the east. Let's assign you to the north. There we go, that's filled out. Now we need premier. Oh, you like me. Yeah, there we go. Assign to the premier. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. I think it already was a premier. No, it's MFA. That's what I need. MFA. Okay, so someone not entirely sure what that does, but that's fine. Let's just keep cracking on. I'm getting more budget. Cambodian-Vietnamese war. We're going to help the Khmer Rouge. Wait, I know about this. I already knew that they would lose, because of course they would. I know how that history ends. Do a Moroccan GDP check. There's a lot of war nearby. I feel like we should take advantage of that. Wind of change. Right, we're going to continue the reforms of Mao. We're not going to do anything too dramatic. Right. So science-wise, we have 1.2 science points. I don't know how the science point stuff works. We've only got 1.2. This one says we need 500. Are we generating science points somehow? Maybe, oh, hang on. That's full. Ah, I see. Okay, so final recovery from the Great Leap Forward. Right, so I need 4 more science points, and then I can select this, which increases standard living in agriculture. Okay, starting to get it, lads. I'm starting to get it. Okay, researchers are done. Okay, click that, and that's done something. Okay, that's in progress. So we're starting to do the agriculture stuff. Okay, I'm getting it. I have to say, it's a lot more forgiving than the being in charge of the Soviet Union. Oh, enemies of my enemies. Only promote loyal conservatives. San Antonio for Macau and Hong Kong. Trying to think of how I can secure. Well, let's start securing our local area. So we intervened in Thailand, right? So let's start looking at Thailand. Isn't there a war going on in Thailand? Civil war in Thailand. Okay, here we go. Let's start helping out the communists with weapons. Lots and lots and lots of weapons. And we use our diplomatic pressure and a humanitarian aid. All right, cool. We've literally helped them as much as we physically can. Spent a lot of money on that. There's a conspiracy against you. Oh, no. Increase the support of the party. The loyal to politicians simply start investigating on limiting undesirables. Okay, we actually need to deal with that. A soft liberal. Let's get rid of him. Open the investigator. And this guy, who is loyal to us? You are. Okay, you need to urgently do something if you do not want to repeat the fate of revisionist Khrushchev in 1964. When is the next Congress? No one will support me. I need to start figuring this out. I think I got rid of most people. Okay. Okay. How do I assassinate you? Okay, you're under investigation. You're also under investigation. And make sure you guys are okay. Who else doesn't like me? Okay, actually, I've done everyone that doesn't like me. You're mildly disloyal. It should be fine, actually. Oh, Indian elections. Let's see. Head of the INC carried out leftist reforms. Gandhi always pursued a pro-Soviet unfriendly policy. So we either help her or we oppose her. I'm going to support her and back that she'll like us. Okay, so she won. She was grateful, and she likes us a bit more. Okay, that's good. So I need to stop my relationship with Pakistan, who are currently under... They're a close partner of mine, so I can't do that. Christ, there's a lot of inner workings, isn't there? Running China's hard. I mean, we defeated one conspiracy at least. The USA really don't like us. Right, we're going full conservative communism, which is probably going to starve a lot of our population. Okay, which sector of the national economy requires scientific quality services, agriculture? Well, let's go agriculture because I'm really trying to avoid any sort of, starvation. I'm going to stop with as much corruption. Our corruption's gone down a lot, which is great. Okay, support the party still a thing. Support the people still a thing. Ataturk's legacy. Okay, let's see. Oh, we don't have any cash. That's a shame. National Workers' Party of Turkey decided to boycott the elections. Really? Yes, it is ticking up like that. Okay, perfect. So I understand how science works. Good. Doctrines. Okay, this is something I haven't looked at. That's our army power. It's currently terrible. Our type of economy is Soviet-type state plan, one party. Civil rights is fighting dissent. Territorial system unitary. We need more conservatives. We have a lot of them already. Left radicals. I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with this right now. All right, let's start working on the investigations then. What do we do in terms of religion? No concessions. We don't really have a reform wing. I have sort of gotten rid of most of it. Okay, I'm gonna get a minimum of 5 budget, and then I'll spend everything that goes over 5, and then I always have an emergency budget for things that I need. We can't help. Let's keep out. Let's see. Did he work? Okay, so now you are very much pro-American, which means we could normalize relations with India. I've got a Somali war, but I'm poor, so I can't do anything about it. Oh god, another conspiracy. Still have some time before my investigations bear fruit. Kenyon's currently Premier of the West, so I don't know why I've done that if I'm gonna oust him. So you are gonna become assigned to the West. Only loyalists get positions. I don't really care about Egypt right now. Can't afford to. I have to do that though. We really need to make sure that Thailand wins that war. I've invested way too much for it not to take place like that. Ooh, Burmese. The socialism. We're gonna try and help them win. I think I accidentally purged communists, but they're friendly to us and they're a close partner. So that might be the first successful thing we've done. The USSR really likes us, but the USA hates us. Homeland democracy. Let's see, can we do anything about that? Nope. Can't do anything. We need to somehow correct the situation if we don't want a third world war. Ooh. See what happens if I don't care. Tension grows. We're stepping up to the Americans, lads. Is our budget going down? Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're losing money. I don't know why our money's gone. Okay, Vietnam won, and they've been puppeted by Vietnam. Okay, great. We have no money. We'll increase our state debt a little bit. Can't help the Iranian Revolution. I'm too poor. Take more debt on. I don't know why our budget is absolutely collapsing. Our industry's collapsing. The agriculture's collapsing. Industry's going badly. Services going badly. Now science is finished. That's nice. Christ, our budget really is collapsing. There's a conspiracy against me. Oh no, the conspiracy didn't work. Oh, okay, party coup. So the US was going to kill me and there was a party coup. So that one didn't go so well. I'm gonna plan. I'm gonna get pen and paper and I'll plan out this next one. So this is where I would have looked at a guide online, but there was nothing that I could find that was in date and nothing actually worked. So to my knowledge, there is no guide, which means only one thing. I'm gonna have to write it all out on pen and paper and try and be my own guide here. So I've got my pen and paper. Here's my thinking. We lost a lot of budget, I think, because we had a poor relationship with the USA. I think I didn't invest at all into the industry at all. And our corruption was too high. So I think what I'm going to try and do is drop this down to 5. I need to keep it above 5. but I can drop it down to 6. I mean, that's the idea. All this increases corruption, which we don't want. So let's focus on staying out of everything until we have our economy sorted. And I think we need to go a bit more liberal. We can't do anything until Mao's dead. And these are the current things I was ignoring last time. So we go an inefficient industry. Everything we do, we need to make sure corruption goes down. Might as well spend money at the start, take away from the gold reserves, put propaganda up to 10, increase science up to 10, bump up industry by 1. That's the play. But I don't need money in the gold reserves. I've just screwed up my entire country by clicking this a couple of times, because that just ticks down a spot of the people. Okay, but that's the idea. We really need to get rid of the inefficient industry modifier. So let's start going down that. Just going to keep out everything. So Argentina, don't care. We're not strong enough. And I'm not good enough at the game. Okay, so our current industry is ticking up a little bit. Agriculture's going down. Okay, I'm going to write something for myself. Okay, so generally speaking, corruption is a negative modifier, and these 3 are positive. So I need to make sure that these, like, how do I describe this? An entire number together. Subtract corruption from it. That'll give me a better baseline for how well my country's doing. So we'll do for the 43.0, the 35.8, and the 24.0. We'll add them together, but we'll subtract the 19.2. Because then even if these things go down, if I can reduce this faster, the number is still larger when we're doing better. I think that makes sense. And then I should know if anything needs, like, any sweeping changes need to happen. You have the calculator up. Okay, so currently it's 83.6. So we'll double check on that later. But 83.6. Elections in Thailand. Portuguese Revolution. Can do nothing. Okay, we've got some money. Industry's going up. Services staying the same. Corruption is also going down. Let's try and help with the industry. Arrest that decline every 2 months or so. I'm not going to do anything until Mao dies in terms of the politics. I'm going to liberalize slightly. Increase our propaganda. That should help with corruption. Drop our gold reserve by 1. Increase the state mechanism. How's science doing? 1.8 science points. We're trying to go down this. We're getting there quite rapidly, actually. I think if anything, I probably should have invested more in science. The issue is anything I touch is going to increase corruption just because that's the nature of the system. Request foreign. It does seem to work. So when Mao dies, we've got to be ready when he does. Okay, corruption's going down. Let's do another round of calculations. I think we do need a course correction here. Actually, no. See, that's the thing. Initially, at face value, I thought we needed a course correction. We're actually doing fine. Overall, we're doing better because the corruption side of things has collapsed a lot faster. So I want to buff the industry even more. If we're going to get rid of that industry, like the lack of the negative modifiers, I'm happy getting rid of the, okay. Within the science thing, there is this that will get rid of the inefficient industry modifier, which will help us. Military charter, staying out of it. And we're saving up our agent networks, we're saving up everything. Friendly with everyone, we're all good. Mao's dead. Now we start, I think, heading a bit more liberal. We can start changing things now Mao's dead. The left radicals are currently prohibited. I clicked too many buttons and now the support of the party hates me. That's what I don't like about this game, is that, like, if you try and undo something, it does mess you up. Okay. So that's unfortunate. I clicked 1 button to see what it did, and there went my game. But ultimately, we had the right idea. So let's say I wanted the reformists. That drops support of the party. I want to support them. It's like I just banned them by accident. This isn't very well designed, that part, unfortunately. I don't quite understand what's going on there. Literally one day, I turned up, made one decision. They're like, actually, you're gone. So if I click prohibition, if I click support, so it's green. But that created more liberals. I don't think the UI worked. It's not showing what it'll do. I'm now fighting against the game itself. And then I clicked it back and it's, okay, right. Let's not touch that until we're ready next time. All right, we're figuring it out. Okay, so we're back to the point where Mao's dead, and I'm picking up where I left off. We're actually in a worse position because I accidentally intervened in Thailand. So a quick roundup as to where we are currently. I've been less effective at getting rid of corruption, but that's because I increased science a lot more. I think that if I can get rid of, like, inefficient industry, I think that's going to be a lot more effective than simply just investing in industry and then having to combat the corruption. Our state debt is actually going down. So the losses from corruption budget is 1.8 because I think it's just going to be 10% of corruption. So the more I can get that corruption down, it's just a purely good investment. Although our agriculture has been falling kind of rapidly. But I think I've arrested that decline. Not sure how increased services. I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're currently sitting at 85.2. 85.2. That's our current, like, score, as it were. Fortune relations with the USA are declining. There's the Cambodian-Vietnamese war. I want to remove Pol Pot. Corruption has increased, unfortunately, and industry's gone down. Okay, let's continue on our crusade against corruption. Okay, we're going to start trying to do something a bit more liberal here. Keeping that support the party up is important, though. Let's have a look without touching anything. In fact, let's do something quickly first, which is save game. Slot with achievements. Sure. Before we do anything else, let's check out the party. Currently heavily reformed. It's 33% reformers, which is good. Increase our science a little bit. It's going to increase corruption, but I think that's, again, worth it. Not like that from the budget. We're currently barely breaking even. Front alliance with reformers. There is a conspiracy against me. That's fine. Trying to hit that middle line. Again, I'm not happy with this. The corruption has increased. I think I went too hard on science. Let's see where we're at. 39.6, 39.8. So corruption's gone up by almost 2. That's where our limitations lie. We're going to borrow money. No, we're going to fight corruption. In the elections, just going to keep out of it. We cannot afford to get involved. I'm barely balancing the budget as it is. Sort of losing money every days. Come on. This is what's going to save us. This is what's going to save us. This inefficient industry modifiers has to go. Minus 0.5 to industry every week is bad. We are starting to get into the spiral. I don't know how to get out of it. Do I stop paying for the army? Our economy is shrinking. Jesus Christ. Corruption keeps on increasing. I don't know why. And our industry is going down. And again, I don't know why. Drop the army by 2. It's risky, but it's got to happen. Okay. End of revolution. Mass support of the people. That budget going down is bad. On science. No longer have the inefficient industry. Start going down this. Yes, that balance the books. Okay. We're going to do not just keep out. We're not intervening. Okay. That didn't balance our books. So you hate me. What are you? You're of the West. Replace you then. You're a reformist, so let's give it to you. Give you North. Hey, yeah, our economy's in shambles. I'm dropping down our science. I've decided. Dropping down our science, increasing the state debt, and let's do what we can to fight this. War for Orginal. We're staying out of it. We're staying out of it. I want to rescue this economy. It keeps on decreasing. There's no reason for it to do that. The numbers, Mason. I don't understand why it doesn't say why the industry's going down. But why? Every 2 weeks it goes up. Right, I'm going to borrow a bunch of money. And let's really start to nail down this corruption. It shouldn't be increasing every week. It really shouldn't. There is no reason for it to increase. I don't understand. Okay, the standard of living is plummeting. I don't understand why. Why is the standard of living going down? Why is industry going down? Corruption is still increasing. Okay, so that's the budget loss from debt. Oh, and I did the thing, didn't I? I clicked a bunch of buttons. Okay, we're going to get rid of the bribes, increase the welfare, drop propaganda. Because clearly the state mechanism stuff just didn't work like it said it would. I can't afford to do that. Industry's gone up, but corruption's still increasing. Standard of living's still going down. Pay off some of the debt. Why is corruption still going up? I don't pay for bribes. Like, there's no bribes. We haven't been investing in one. It just feels like aside when it comes to a certain point, the nation just collapses. It decreases. Standard of living keeps on decreasing. It was switched out to a market future. We got to do something. I clicked 2 buttons again and it messed it up. Still losing so much budget. Okay, with type of economy is a bird's cage. We need a massive reputation to go down in order to get investment from the USA. The budget costs us 1. The anthem costs us on an entire budget thing. So where are we at right now? Let me have a look. Because we've this stuff, the corruption has just been insane. And I don't know how that happened. Because I don't spend any money on anything. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this. Increase that. And just really gun for the corruption side of things. I can only put it up to 16 for some reason, but it doesn't say why. This should also get rid of corruption. You're both on 16. I think that's the highest it goes up to. You also get corruption. Removes corruption. Okay. So corruption has no excuse. It's 23.3 right now. If that doesn't decrease, I have no idea what's going on. Why? I want to keep borrowing money. That's all I've got left. And just hope the market reforms work. The people love me, and so the party. Standard of living is going down by 1 entire point the entire time. So clearly I've messed something up. I've messed with something. The standard of living to go down that much. Press foreign. Okay, cool. So that's given us some semblance of a chance here. The budget is actually increasing. Popular discontent. Oh my god, I actually managed to convince people. Look, it just suddenly went down. It suddenly went down. It went it said it wasn't going to, and then it did. This is fraud. How is corruption gone? Okay, right. This was clearly a write-off because standard of living keeps on plummeting and corruption is increasing at a rapid rate. Industry and agriculture, they've not, industry's increased by 5 points, agriculture's declined by 5, so that's basically the same. It's just corruption's gone up massively. And I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe I was changing things too fast. Got rid of all envelopes at the start. Okay, and now this time we don't touch anything too much. That keeps on going down. It says budget plus 5, but it goes down. There's a party coup. Oh! That one, the budget was actually kind of bussing. Okay, this time, what am I going to do differently? Things seem to be going well, so I don't really want to touch them. I'm going to put one up on agriculture and do state mechanisms as well. Do start to see an increase. Start to see the budget start to slow down. Standard of living is dropping. If that drops anymore, okay, no, it would increase. Budget is somewhat normalized. Why is there a coup again? It's agriculture. I invested in agriculture and agriculture's gone down. I feel like I survived longer when I wasn't paying attention to the economy. Quality services, scientific research, development of the economy. Let's try and arrest the decline of agriculture. No, wait. Increase the industry. That's the plan. It's not gone well. Discernible reason why these things would go down. Why is agriculture's collapsed? Corruption's gone down. I'll take out loans, I guess. Gonna get rid of that and put it all in the reserve. So no more diplomatic missions at all. We don't need diplomatic reputation. I'm just hoping the economy sorts itself out, but I don't think it will. We have a planned state economy. So me staying out of the economy, the market's not just gonna decide, is it? Right, I think just gonna, like I said, I've chucked everything in the gold reserve. We're gonna see what happens here. There's a conspiracy against me. It's fine. We have enough support of the party to be able to overthrow it. And living's going up. Everything's going up. The budget is even slightly going up. Let's just make him sit further, not touch anything, and just keep on staying the path and hope science gets us out of this. Ignore Hungary. Seriously, I trust that we have it. Nice. Let the conspiracy come. We have the party support to be able to sustain challenges to our rule. We have a new constitution. Just stay in the course. Budget's actually increasing. Nature is healing. Oh no, it just dropped. +2. It's not true though. We're making it further than we have before. Just non-interferent. Can't believe I actually managed to balance the budget. I'm actually so happy. Everything is okay. Apart from the United States relations with us. Like that's horrible. Okay, we're good. I backed myself again. Everything's just slightly to go. Okay, industry's gone down. State mechanisms. Give it a go. First time I spent money in a while. Okay, I've instituted some agricultural reform that should help. I would have loved to collaborate with the mafia, but no. Fortunately, I'm not able to. That budget creeping up very slowly. Where did it go? I don't have the ability to fight. It's not happening. And the party hates me. Fortunately, we had agents. So therefore, we basically don't have any national debt. But since the start of the game, it appears that our industry has increased and our agriculture has decreased. The corruption decreased significantly, but that's not helped us. I mean, we've lost a lot in terms of agriculture and industry. And our science is pretty much non-existent. And there goes off paying off our debts. Now we begin the death spiral. Oh. We've lost all influence over anyone apart from Albania. Create an economic union. Screw it. Yeah, there we go. We've borrowed to create an economic union. We paid off all of our debt. We borrowed. We're part of eco. There goes the delicate balance that we had. Okay, and immediately we've lost. Okay, all right. This time, I'm not gonna just ignore the world because I think that's what's screwing me over. I'm gonna drop our money from the gold reserve. Also, science hasn't been doing anything for us, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Also, we're gonna get rid of welfare. My understanding is if we have a good economy, we don't need welfare. That's the idea. This will also get rid of corruption. The first 15. So let's put it up to 15. We're gonna drop envelopes. Got notes on my other page. I really want this to work. You have no idea because there's so much more to this game that I'm completely ignoring in terms of the interactions with foreign nations as I try and learn it. Completely ignoring services as well. Right. We're not going to put anything in science. I've massively invested in agriculture, industry, and services. Got rid of everything in welfare. Increase the state mechanism as much as possible. Increase the MSS to the point where it is now massive corruption reduction. Now what I'm also going to do is so I've realized that these modifiers matter. So like thrifty will increase so someone who's like arrogant or a schemer I don't want. So this guy who's Chow. I want only thrifty guys. Harsh I want to get rid of. Right, let's see how this works now. Okay, I think I just made Peru like me more. I don't quite know. Elections in Thailand. Then weapons. The economy is doing all right, but it always does at the start. I want to actually mess with the Portuguese, but once our industry gets better, we can also trade with other nations. If I have 5 million on the budget, I can send money to Gaddafi and start trading with Libya. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I want to see what happens here. Send money to Gaddafi, then we can start trading. Perfect. Okay, we're trading with Libya now. That living is collapsing. But I mean, corruption is also collapsing. We keep borrowing money. Budget is absolutely exploding. Corruption actually is plummeting. Take out some debt instead of decreasing my spending. Okay, there is a coalition, there's support against us. The thrifty is going to help our economy, so I really don't want to get rid of Chen Yun, but I am going to have to because otherwise I'm going to get kicked out. So Chen Yun is currently in the west. Okay, as much as you hate... Okay, you know what? We're going to go full thrifty. Chen Yun. Guys down here, I think I can open an investigation. Yeah, this could get me killed. Low standard of living. I've requested it from abroad. Help for a little while. That gives us a bit of a buffer. Cambodian. Vietnamese war. Remove Pol Pot. Normalization. Establish ties. Why not? Actually, this is actually working. This economy is actually working. All right, 39.7. Okay, we need 5 more for actual science. But for now, we're all good. Right. What else can we do in terms of... Let's see. There is a war going on. Sell weapons. That does help. No, okay, well, I've just sold weapons to both sides. So technically, that's helped our economy. I'm trying to figure out what the actual buttons do. Spiritors. We have the agents for it. The last 2 weeks, you increased by 0.6. You increased by 0.4. Okay, and you decreased. I think we're doing well here. What happens this week now? Economy. 9.7. You decreased, and you decreased. Everything decreased. Get rid of envelopes from the party members. Increase industry by 2. We'll support our opposition. And now we removed you from... Oh, you're a close partner of mine. I'm going to borrow a bunch of money, but I think that'll be fine. We're going to revive a planned system. Looking at our economy, what do we want to increase? Agriculture, right? Everything else is... Okay, the debt is actually horrible now. Start fixing that soon. We can't interfere with AssBreath, unfortunately, much as I'd love to. Some small liberalizations, quite a split doctrine here. Looks mostly moderate and conservatives, which is fine. Land economy, that's okay. Most of the main guys hate us, but that's okay. This guy's thrifty. Give him this one. What's this? He is currently Chen Young, the... Oh, I'm investigating him. Oops. Okay, that's why they don't like me. Okay, you, I don't like you. Cheng Julian. He is in the north. Thrifty is going to help with our economy. And living's starting to collapse. Going to back that it won't. Going to help Bhutto. Pakistan's now under our influence. A conspiracy against me, that's okay. We're going to help Libya and Syria overthrow Sadat. So he has joined the Soviets, so that's okay. We just need our industry to be better, and then we could actually do something here. All right, we're going to nick Hungary from... We'll try to nick Hungary from 5 agent networks and 3 million budget. At least we're about to have it. Ignore what's going on with USSR for a sec. But they absolutely despise us. The budget starts to decline now. Oh, I thought I had it. I really thought I was doing something here. Get rid of our science research, or science points at least. Spent money to stop USSR from killing me. No more money in science. Let us sell weapons. Air Vietnam beat Cambodia. That's unfortunate for me. I don't want to be friends with us anymore. Corruption is going down and the economy seems to be doing well. Standard of living is fully collapsing. All right, standard of living again. Very much on borrowed time. No! That was the one. Much as I'd love to continue, I think that is where we'll have to call it for today with the, with Mao's Legacy, China Mao's Legacy. There's a lot more to this game that I wanted to show off, but it is a very hard game. Like, for example, you can get NATO to collapse. You can form your own union. You can form your own military union. We didn't even do any of the decisions because I was never able to go ahead and do that. For example, you can go ahead and take out... you can, like, unite the Arab countries, restore the Mongols and us at the same time. There's a lot you can do, but it's a bloody hard game, and I think I might have another crack at it on stream. So if that's what you want to see, please do make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, chaps, I will see you all next time.
Huge shout out to my Patreons. Most importantly, Redguard76, Lewis Wright, Ryan B, Atreides, Blenderman, Crilly, Ghostwolf, JadeOut52, Sjalmi, Luque, Matthew McHugh, Mike473, Mikey Lewis, Original, ShadowSinger, and Tom. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, why not watch another video? I mean, it's right there. Just click.